Well, here we are on YouTube. Danielle, very excited. We have another request from our lovely Ashlyn, and it's not a ghost song per se. But have you ever heard of the gentleman named Tobias Forge, who forged the band Ghost? You like that?
Yeah,
Yes.
very interesting.
Well, check out this write-up. This is from Ashlyn. She said this is the song Last from the unreleased album Passiflora by Tobias Forge. It was recorded in 2008 when Tobias was involved with the band's Subvision and Magna Carta Cartel. So we just did the Magna Carta Cartel song without Tobias. So this was pre-Magna Carta Cartel's debut album 2009, because this is 2008. It says here that it was created alongside other band members. It was intended to be released as a Tobias solo project. He recently spoke out about the album after its leak on YouTube earlier this year and stated, quote, "I remember that when I wrote the songs and I had recorded them, I was a little bit irritated that I had not written them in the key that I was ideal for my singing. It's amateur mistakes." So that's how he feels about this. He thinks this album or compositions are amateur mistakes. It doesn't quite fit his vocal work. We'll see if that's true. Ashlyn goes on to say, "I chose the song Last because you might be able to detect hints of a certain song from Skeleton in it." Oh, interesting.
You would know. I would not.
Well, sure, fair enough. I'm just trying to think. I'll see if I can hear it.
Pick it out. You're actually really good at this, though. I will give you props.
Jeez.
I'm dying here. Holy. Sorry. Yawning, I'm sneezing, I'm coughing. Oh my gosh.
Is it 2020 again? What's going on here?
I think so. In my body, apparently.
You should wear a mask. You should wear a mask during our reaction.
Who? The cats?
All right. So we'll see if don't die, Danielle. All right. Ashley says we might hear or not. That's fine. No, we'll see. I'm not gonna stress out about it. It's a test. How well do I know Skeletal? I know pretty good. Song titles I don't know necessarily off the top of my head, so I'll be like, but I'll see if I can catch it. And if I don't, what I'm trying to say is, it wouldn't be surprising if Tobias is like, "Oh, I did a soundscape from a previous song that was never released," or obviously it wasn't. So him to take that again and do something else with it and Ghost was not surprising. But all right, let's check it out. Here's the song Last by Tobias Forge from the leaked album. I'm sorry, Tobias, we're going to listen to your leakage here.
Yeah.
Last this summer died away.
Oh, wow.
I lived through it somehow. Can't help this autumn's disarray. Can't help but to think, who's kissing you now? I feel the changing you from afar. You to stay the way you are. I don't wanna be the one who made your ways rearrange. I don't wanna be the last mistake you made before you changed. I don't wanna be the last.
I hear it here.
I don't wanna be the last. I don't wanna be the last mistake you made back in your past.
Saxophone, what the hell? Hilarious.
Where is Nathan when you need him?
Stalking this long Sunday set. Somewhere, someone believes to be glad. I feel it changing you from afar. But I need you to stay the way you are. I don't wanna be the one
It's this part here. It's this part.
Mistake you made back in your past. But if I'm gonna be the last, if I'm gonna be the last, then I'm gonna be the worst mistake you ran away from fast.
Oh, jeez. Gotta teach you how to use the mute. There's a mute button you can click on.
Oh, sorry. Was I too close to the mic? I usually push the mic away, but that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. The only thing people love more than coughing, sneezing, and yawning in the mic is when you eat. That's my philosophy. Anyway. I guess there are channels that enjoy that kind of thing. Okay. Well, this is a fascinating experiment just in general, just a listening experience, because this is pre-Ghost, after Repugnant, and it's like Tobias is almost, and this is a silly metaphor, he's almost like schizophrenic when it comes to his music, but it's partly because he has so much fandom himself of different artists and genres and bands, and so there's a part of him where he's just, I don't know, I'm going to do now this is a 2008 release or recording, but this could have been a 1995 release. This could have been a 95. This is a 90. This is very much like a Blind Melon, that early 90s. Not quite, not alternative. It is alt rock or like not grunge, but it is alt rock in that sense. But it very like light Pixies. It just has this almost flowery feeling to it. But then you got the saxophone that comes out of nowhere. Like what the. which I love, which is very Tobias, which I love. I love the idea that why not throw in a saxophone solo while you're at it? But it just had this very flowery early, like if you heard the song in 1992, you're like, this is me. I guess you weren't quite, you were a baby, but in 92, I was 17 years old. If I heard this when I was 17, if this was on the radio, I would have been like, oh yeah, like this is a song that belong. Like it wouldn't have been like, what kind of fandangled weird sound is like so
fandangled.
So, anyways, that being said, I really liked it. It's such a boy. This guy could write, and that's the thing. So, if he wants to do flowery alt rock 90s styling of music, do it. If he does death metal, which he's good at, do that. I'm just not a fan of death metal, but people who like death metal liked what he did there. But what I love is that what he does with Ghost, I think Ghost for me kind of taps into all the things he's great at, melodies, singing. And he talked about he wasn't happy with his key. I think he sounded fine. It's a bit of a whispery Tobias, like it's so he's just singing a little bit like singing. There's a couple parts at the end there where you got that, I hear the Ghost version of Tobias coming out a little bit. But I like that he sings a little bit deeper. It's a little bit of a deeper tone and styling. And lastly, I don't know the name of the song, but I said it throughout the song. So let me know if I got at least the part right. Because I kept saying, it's this part here. It's this part. It was tickling my brain, which I didn't want to lose focus of listening to the song and trying to remember what Skeleton song is. But did I get that right? At least when I said it's this part. And if so, what song did I get? Okay. Danielle.
Oh, well, I thought it was really good. You could definitely, you were right. You could definitely hear the Ghost version starting to come out because this was, like you said, sorry, cat stepped on my foot. You could definitely hear the early, it seemed like he was trying to find his sound, right? Yeah. And I enjoyed that. I thought that was, and so this is leaked. You can't actually.
Yeah, I don't think you can purchase this anywhere. It's probably not even on. Like, I don't think it's on Apple Music, for example, because it's not an official release. So you can do Tobias Forge.
Okay.
It doesn't even, let's see here. No, it doesn't. What the hell is the Killing Floor? He's featured on that. What's that? What the hell? So now I'm all over the place. I don't think this, so it's not officially on Apple. What's the Killing Floor, though? What's that? Anyways. All right. So it's only on YouTube. And I have a theory. These leaks that sometimes happen, often it's the camp or somebody within, because who had access to this master recording? I didn't. So this master recording existed somewhere. So somebody in Tobias's circle or Tobias himself said, oops. Oops. But he's not making any money off the leak. But I'm just curious if it's been verified, because you would have to have the master recording. Like, who had it? Some engineer, somebody in the studio. And then I guess Tobias probably doesn't care. Because it's still on YouTube, right? He's like, yeah, sure. If you want to listen to it, go ahead, whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you acquire it then if it was kind of a leaked thing? But yeah, no, that was a really good song.
What? Ashlyn, what?
How do you know? Who are you? How do you know things, Ashlyn?
Okay, well, we'll talk offline, Ashlyn. You're gonna tell us after this recording, or we're kicking out of our Patreon. Okay, well.
well, the end.
I come from planet Will. I come from planet Will.